Welcome everybody. It's week 4. Shifting my mic here, my bad. Doing this on the fly, don't got a lot of time on the front end. Yeah, so this is week 4. We are dead last in our division. Having a bit of a rough season so far. 0-3, -4 differential. Looking kind of rough. You can see us here in the Bulu division. It's a pretty tight race overall. We got, Jordan sitting at 3-0, winning all 3 sets in 2 games, going kind of crazy. And then we got a bunch of 2-1s and 1-2s. So, the rush for top 4 to place into playoffs it's going to be a tight race, which is always fun. I always like having a tight division as opposed to a blowout. I mean, blowouts are cool for different reasons, but it is fun to see, everybody still have a chance at this stage in the game. Our chance is quite slim. We pretty much have to go 4-0 these next 4 weeks, today included. Today being the beginning of what would have to be a 4-week win streak. I'm going to be brutally honest. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I've been prepping the best. I don't think I've been playing the best. So that's an uphill battle to make it happen. Unless things turn around. I don't know. Maybe I kick it into high gear today. We'll see. But based on past trends, not looking so good. So don't invest. Stocks are down. Terrible. At least for my team. But yeah, so this is cool. We'll have to see what we can do in the coming weeks. Even if we don't make playoffs, which is still possible, even if we go 4-3 and we win out the next 4 weeks, it's still possible that we don't make it into playoffs anyway. So kind of at this point going forward, I think I need to get into the mindset of probably not going to make it, which is okay. Not everybody can make it every season, so there's got to be some winners and some losers. But ultimately, we're here for fun. So I've been trying to build some more fun, slightly wacky stuff each week. So I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. A little more creative builds than my standard, copy paste a lot of sets on specific mons and call it a day. I'm trying to keep it variable. So, but yeah, I mean, congrats to everybody who's been having a good season so far. Not even just in my division. We've got, Braff and Forrest, both at 3-0, Jordan at 3-0, Ray at 3-1, and Electric with an all-dragon team, plus Dondozo, who is the false dragon, still counts, also at 3-0, which is pretty cool to see. So, but yeah, that's kind of just where we're at in the divisions. And here's where we're at for team stuff. We have, I don't know if this is did I make this bigger? There we go, looks much better. This is the squad. So Vanilla Ice has a pretty cool team. As you can tell, it's a Sun team. More often than not, I believe this past week, Torkoal was not brought, so it's not always a Sun team. Don't need Sun necessarily to make this team good, but Sun definitely is a major part of what can make this team very threatening. You have 2 Protosynthesis Mons in Flutter Mane and Walking Wake, and then Torkoal obviously deals really good damage, especially in Trick Room, with like, you could Charcoal, Terrafire, Eruption and stuff in Trick Room, and very few mons underspeed Torkoal, so more often than not, once you set up Trick Room, you can just click that button, and it will just delete teams. Mega Blaziken is a cool speed boost Mega, very fast, so this kind of like, we got a super fast mode here between these 4 mons. So kind of offsets the slow mode for Torkoal and Dusknoir, Escavalier are like the slow, and I guess Marini to a certain extent are like the slow mode, and then you have a really threatening fast mode with Mega Blaziken that can continuously boost its speed, and then Jump Lift, with Chlorophyll is one of the fastest mons in the format. So definitely a lot of good options here to go fast and slow. My goal this week is to go even further beyond in speed with the Choice Scarf Regieleki, and click buttons with Terra Electric and Silk Scarf Technician Faint Mousehold to deal some pretty good hefty chunks with a base 30 power priority move. So which is also to deal good damage and also enable Aleki to get finish off Mons without having to worry about Protect Mind games. Obviously, this doesn't work if there are resisted Terras, or particularly if there's Terra Ground. If I see Terra Ground a team preview, that strat is going to be a little more questionable. So we'll have to see. Did I necessarily feel like I prepped very well? Yes and no. I don't know. I always feel mixed on my builds. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I kind of just want to click Regieleki Scarf buttons with Terra Electric and have mouse hold support, and kind of just delete things as fast as possible. Like, pretty much evaluate the threat on turn 1, delete that Mon. Obviously, Feint doesn't work into the 2 ghost types. But essentially just delete a Mon immediately and then try to 3v4 from there on out. Unless I get, like, taken out by, you know, unless the Lecky goes down and then I gotta switch in something else. So that's the game plan. Go fast, hit hard, and then have a Trickromancer in Appleton if Trick Room gets set up. I really wanted to bring Munchlax this week. There have been a lot of weeks where I want to bring Munchlax, but like, I mean, like a lot of the normal type matchups. I mean, this isn't horrendous, but like I expect Fluttermane and Dusknoir and potentially Escavalier just as a really fast and a really slow mode. So like having Munchlax like click normal type moves into a team where half of it is probably going to either be immune or resisted feels kind of bad. Plus, like, Terra Steel isn't that uncommon, Terra Ghost isn't that uncommon, so I wasn't feeling too great about that. Munchlax will make an appearance at some point. It just will not be this week. So, but yeah, without further ado, you know, Vanilla Ice has a cool team. We'll see if we can finally get a win on the books, or if we're gonna go 0-7, so, or at least 0-4. I'm being dramatic, but either way, should hopefully be a good match. We'll see what we can cook up, and see you in there. Yippee! Let's see. No Terra Ground. We love that. These Terra types. Only Thwacky has a non-normal stab Terra type. Interesting. No Dusknoir either. I mean, I'm just gonna rip the strat and see how it goes. In back against this squad, Gyarados is pretty nice for Intimidate support into 3 of these Mons. Also just decent typing, even without... Actually, the regular Gyarados typing is better than the Mega Terra, or Mega typing in this matchup, so... Appleton seems pretty okay. Yeah, let's just run it. Interesting, okay. This could be swap out, so no booster. This could be swap out into Sun. Either one of these could have Sash. I mean, I'm clicking the button. So yeah, let's do Terra Electric Thunderbolt into this, and also Feint into this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's the play. Technician, Silk Scarf, Stab, Feint. Rage Powder, okay. That's a lot of damage. Oh. That is interesting. This could be really good or really bad. Although this hit's probably gonna hurt. That is definitely Assault Vest. And then Trick Room goes up. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'd definitely swap this out and probably just Protect. Yeah. And then Torkoal comes in. Yup, makes sense. Get a little Intimidate action. Drill Run, okay. I kind of want to get Appleton in here. Temper Flare into the S-Cav and swap Appleton in, hoping that there is no Mega Horn into the Mouse Hold slot. A little bit of Room Service, you know I love that item. Big Eruption, ooh, critical hit. Not great, that's okay. Let's see. Also, today in New Hampshire, at least in my general area, is the hottest day on this day, June 24th, in 23 years. It has crested 100 degrees. Isn't that wonderful? So how much did that eruption do? Gyarados took 38. I mean, this could be protect. Not great. Probably Rage Powder, which is not great for my Appleton, who only has Body Pressure, Leech Seed, Iron Defense. So, not great. I think I just Temper Flare into the... Yeah, let's do Temper Flare into this slot, expecting the Rage Powder, and... Oh, yeah, I'm just going to protect here. It is Rage Powder. Eruption, Gyarados should take one. Yep. Big damage. Okay, Trick Room's got 1 turn left. Now we have Flutter coming in. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. If you had caught it beforehand, I definitely would have given you a couple minutes to make some new ones. What's the play here? So we know Rage Powder's gone. Appleton can at least attack. Booster speed from the Sun. Torkoal's gonna underspeed. I think what I want to do, I can protect my Gyarados here, and I think I want to Leech Seed. This could be Sash, so let's Leech Seed into the, I don't know, either one of these could protect. Probably not Torkoal though, so let's at least get a Leech Seed off. Or not. Let's not get a Leech Seed off. I mean, Body Press would have been good, because then maybe I tank the hit, but I don't know, is what it is. Eruption could be Specs, Trick Room, Moonblast. I feel like Flutter Mane's probably Sash here. I mean, I gotta go lucky here. Now we're down to a Protect Mind game, which kind of sucks. I could bring in Mousehold here. I kind of like that, honestly. Bring in the Mousehold. And then, I mean, I feel like I gotta target the Torkoal here, so... Let's see what the damage is. Is this Protect? Nope, okay. Mousehold takes it. Helping Hand, a lucky Electro Ball. That's a lot of damage. Moonblast, we tank one. And we remove the Flutter Mane. I don't think I said good luck, have fun. I usually do that, but I was kind of in my head trying to, yeah, I didn't say anything. That's my bad. That's my bad, brother. I meant to say good luck, have fun. I usually try to say that before every match. But I get a little spooked sometimes because my brain doesn't have a good time swapping tasks a lot. Alright, what's the adaptation here to the Regieleki lead? It could be Fake Out from Thwackey, because I don't have a defensive Terra. Also, I'm Scarved, so... no Dusknoir, so Lele feels kind of bad. This thing, Flutter Mane probably has Shadow Ball, it's got Moonblast. I mean, actually, Thwackey lead is actually really good into this. I mean, that's good into my other league too, so... I mean, I could just do Alecki Mousehold. I mean, Gyarados feels like an auto bring. I don't know, I like the same 4. I think I'm happy with it. It is Thwackey, okay, so this, figured it's, could be Fake Out Tailwind maybe? I mean, either way, because you could Fake Out into Tailwind, Fake Out either slot, but you can't stop me from attacking Jumpluff and forcing it out. So let's do Thunderbolt into Jumpluff and Feint. Yeah, Thunderbolt into Jumpluff and Feint. And if you Fake Out one of my Mons, then so be it. This could also just be like Wood Hammer into Alecki, which would be really bad. Fake Out into Alecki, okay. Force the switch out on Jumpluff here. Blaziken comes out. Now, Grassy Glide could take us out. Yeah, because you know it doesn't have a Terra, it's a Mega. Yeah, I think we just Thunderbolt and Feint into that slot again. You can swap out into like Flutter Mane if you want, and just take out Regieleki. You could also swap in like Sack Jumpluff to the double up, and then Thwackey can just like Wood Hammer the Alecki and just take it out instantly. I don't think Grassy Glide quite gets it. Yeah, not quite. Critical hit didn't matter there. I am modest, or sorry, I'm mild for minus defense because I have Wild Charge, but 252 special attack. Now this could have Protect, because we saw Trick Room Moonblast. I kind of just want to attack into the Thwacky here. Or I could also try to remove Sash, but if this protects, that sucks. So let's Thunderbolt into... Actually, you know what? Let's Thunderbolt into the Flutter Mane, but also Faint into the Thwacky. Just to get some damage on Thwacky. It's probably Eviolite. Some good damage. Actually, very bulky. Attacks the Mousehold. U-turn. Okay. Jump Bluff. Okay. So now we have the fast Mons in. This could also be Sleep Powder here, which would be pretty unfortunate. In that case, we know there's no Torkoal or S-Cap, so let's Waterfall into the Flutter Mane. Ooh, no, because this thing could Rage Powder. Let's Temper Flare into the Flutter Mane, and Terra Grass follow me. It's actually bulky. Let's Temper Flare, Jump Bluff, and Faint the Jump Bluff. And if I get slept, I get slept. Ah, Sleep Powder. Okay. Faint is doing 25 to Jump Bluff. So I could have followed Terra Grass follow me there, which would have been nice, but I think the Moonblast would have, yeah, Moonblast would have taken out Mousehold. Let's Temper Flare the Jump Bluff and Protect here, just to stall out and see if I can get a Wake Up. Ooh, Sunny Day, that's sick. Oh, we get the turn 1 Wake, that's crazy. That is insanely lucky. So now we have Speedy Flutter Mane. Let's get Appleton in and Faint into the Thwacky again. Grassy Glide, okay, let's see if there's a Moonblast in that slot too. It is, yeah, doubles. Ooh, we live those. Interesting. I still think I just go for Leech Seed here and Protect, because I want Appleton to go down to bring Gyarados in. Grassy Glide, another Moonblast probably, yeah. This is a tough position. I don't know how good it's looking. Bring Gyarados in, we get the Intimidate off, we get Terra Water. Terra Water is actually looking kind of good. Is this still just clicking Moonblast? Might be Specs actually. Yeah, let's Temper Flare into the Flutter Mane. And Helping Hand the Gyarados. This should hopefully pick it up. Unless it gets KO'd, okay. Good, we get the KO. Foot Hammer, Gyarados gone. It's not looking so good. U-turn's just gonna deal more damage. U-turn's on stab. I feel like we do this. Wood Hammer, it's pretty good. A little bit of recoil. It's not enough damage. Yeah, U-turn does 30. And it's gone. Alrighty, adaptation. Thwacky lead was kind of tough. Thwacky lead was very tough, actually. Lucky Gyarados. Mousehold seems okay for all the faint damage. I could also just bring these two. Ah, we're meant to have fun. If we go down, let's go down with this ship. Oh, interesting, interesting. Nice little Intimidate action. I wonder if this thing's got like Thunder Punch or something. Let's just Thunderbolt this and Temper Flare this. Yeah, Protect, good to see Sleep Powder come out. Oh, just kidding, eject button. I'm a fool. This is the 3rd game in a row where I've seen eject button. You think I would have remembered it. Definitely Eviolite, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna fake out. What if I go Lele into Waterfall? The Blaziken. Seems pretty good to me. Let's see. Let me see fake out. Yep, okay. Flare Blitz. We live those. This should hopefully KO. Nice. Now we could get... I kind of want to remove the Jump Bluff. Yeah, we can Psychic into this slot and also Temper Flare into this slot. Sunny Day, okay. Oh, free switch in. into... That's a lot of damage. We get the KO though. Who's the last mon? Fluttermane. Fluttermane, okay. Terra Ghost. I mean, we do just Psychic into it and Temper Flare. Terra Ghost, yeah. Bulky Gyarados. That was a close 3-game set. We like to see that. That's awesome. And we finally got a dub. Holy moly, I wasn't sure it was gonna happen. Especially after the Game 2 adaptation by Vanilla Ice. This was very well done. A very close game too. But knew what to bring, knew to drop the Trick Room mode. Go fast, hit hard, and have priority. Priority plus fake out, you know, Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer. U-turn for swapping out, getting new mons in when you don't want the Wacky to sit on the field. Very well played, very well played. Happy to get a W though. We're on the board. I'm not going 0-7. At worst we go 1-6. Oh boy. But yeah, GG's Vanilla. I'm gonna keep this short. Cause I got stuff to do. I got places to be. But yeah, GG's. Good luck on the rest of your season. You got a great team. Very well played overall, especially game 2. That was sick. Very unfortunate, I will say, very unfortunate that you missed out on all Terras but on one Mon, which was Thwacky. And like the Terra Water wasn't that impactful. Whereas like Terras on other Mons, like Terra Ground or something, could have completely warped the set compared to what we saw now. So you were definitely playing on hard mode, and I recognize that. So hopefully it doesn't happen again to you for the rest of the season. So. But that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys next week. See you.